Good morning, Unstoppables. I got 3 wins for you from yesterday. I found some balance, some relationship balance. I was able to connect with somebody I've been meaning to connect with to pitch them an idea. And I got the news that 2 people I really respect and admire that I brought together are going to be collaborating. And I think it's really going to be a game changer in both of their businesses. And that just makes me feel so happy. So the first one, I like you as a restaurant owner, I'm sure you can relate with this. I struggle with work-life balance. I am all in on Restaurant Unstoppable. And yesterday I wasn't able to be in one spot. I had to go run errands, but I made the most of it, and I made it a point to stop and visit people along the way that I miss and I want to support. So I was able to stop at Vernon Family Farm. I got some chicken sausage. I got some kimchi. I got some blueberries, and I was able to meet Dunks from Dunks Mushrooms. Dunk from Dunks Mushrooms. I've seen his products all over the place, and I love his products, and I was able to learn that he has a retail store, so I'm stoked about that. I also met, for a second time, reconnected with Cody from Treeline Outfitters. This dude's doing some really cool things, building community with his bar in Portsmouth, New Hampshire. And I know that he has like run clubs and stuff like this, and I've been playing with it in the back of my mind, doing some type of like regular get together ride where restaurant owners can come together and do a 20-mile bike ride and come back and have drinks and just get vulnerable and share information and connect and communicate. And I pitched that to him, and he seems interested. So if you're interested and you're like in the New Hampshire seacoast, southern Maine, northern Massachusetts area, or if you want to go for a drive, you're welcome to join us. Let me know if you're interested. Comment below. And then I also was able to connect the CEO of Restaurant Systems Pro and the CEO of Schedulefly, Fred Langley and Will Browley. And these two guys have amazing products. I don't think they get nearly as much attention as they should. And I think part of that is because of the world of marketing and budgets, and if you have money, you can control the narrative. But I was able to connect these two, and they're going to be integrating their services. And I just think that this is going to be a game changer for the two of them. So if you've been interested in Restaurant Systems Pro, if you've heard about Schedulefly and like you love their labor management, like now you can get best of both worlds. And I'm super stoked that I was able to make that connection, and that like I'm just helping all sorts of people, whether it be restaurant tech companies or restaurant owners. It just feels good to like add value to the world. And that's it for today. Those are my 3 wins. I want to leave you with one more thought before I say goodbye, because I'm constantly talking about how I believe marketing is the bane of human existence, and it's a very broad, blanketed statement. But here's an example of what I mean. So there's this term called loss aversion, and I don't know if you notice it. If you're a restaurant owner, you're probably getting a lot of ads from people trying to sell you things, consultants, experts, trying to sell their courses or their whatever. They like to focus on fear. Like, people are 2 to 3 times more likely to move away from fear or loss than they are to move towards gains. And if you're a marketer, if you're smart, you exploit the shit out of this. So you see people talking about, if you wish you had more time with family, if you are sick of living day to day, not knowing where you're, like, if you're gonna be able to pay your bills, if you want to have the secrets, if you don't have the secrets, like, that's FOMO. They're creating fear of missing out. So this is fear-based marketing, and it is used all over the place. And I don't think that's ethical. I think marketing is literally a psychological warfare happening. And the thing is, the truth is that you will go so much further if you have a gain mindset. If you look at not making decisions out of fear, but out of being a better version of yourself every day. Like, what can I do today to be better than yesterday? To go towards gains, not avoid fears. And if you're somebody who wants to show up and be a better version of yourself every day, if that is something that appeals to you, that's what we're trying to build here at Restaurant Unstoppable Network and at Restaurant Unstoppable Live, is a community of people who are looking to make gains every day. And this is exactly why I share 3 wins every day, because it's a gain mindset. Focus on your gains, not on your losses, or not on where you wish you were, but you're not. That's being in the gap. That's having a scarcity mindset. So if this sounds appealing to you, if you want to join other people with gain mindsets, head over to restaurantunstoppable.com/live. Support this mission to inspire, empower, and transform the industry. And I promise I will not use any slimy, greasy, marketing tactics to get you to do things. I'm just going to give it to you straight. All right, guys. See you next time.